How the hell did I end up here? Let's go back, start at the beginning. I'll tell you all about it.
You do weird stuff the days leading up to a nice vacation. Like when you're doing laundry, you take your nice, thick, new boxer shorts and you put them over to the side in your bag. Same with your swim trunks, hazelnut coffee creamer. Nope. Don't want to be deprived of that at the hotel. No. What's the matter? You're done helping me pack? So me and Penny were packing for this trip. I took down these sandals and I discovered this. Now I'm no FBI or forensic analysis sturdator. That little hole is from a piece of bark that went straight up into my heel at the Nashville Zoo. But I never once noticed this nail head, followed by that little rock that's now on the rug. But look where that nail comes out at. Right beside my heel. Never seen that before today. So at one point in time, I stepped on this upright nail with such force that it went straight through. If that would have been just slightly over, that would have been just like that hole up through my heel. So maybe I should throw these away because I'm starting to think they're bad luck.
My traveling adventure pops off about 3 mornings from now. At the time of this documentary on Saturday, September 4th, I need to take the big ass real estate exam. I'm already a business tycoon guru, if you couldn't tell by my lavish lifestyle and all my toys. So now it's time to add a little bit of property investing into the mix. And then the very next morning, I'll be leaving at 5 Sunday morning to take my trip. And I'm really wanting to see like something exotic, like a crazy freaking bear cat or something. Because I'll be so far away from home, but realistically, I'm probably only going to see maybe a spider in the hotel room or something. All right. Good night. See you on the road.
All right, guys, I'm getting pulled over by my bladder.
Tricked you.
Thought I'd hit the rest stop. This is just a routine traffic stop, however, not necessarily an infraction. This is one of those just in case I piss my pants between here and there. I can understand why people curl up in their back seat and take an 8-hour nap here at the rest stop. Whew, I'm going off about 3 hours of sleep myself, and I am tuckered out. That is exactly why I am going to buy a van with no freaking middle armrest. So when you park, you can just stand up, turn around, head to the back, like you're on a mini tour bus, baby. Touring the world redneck style. Can't wait. I'm going to put a cot back there, a little porta shitter and everything. Hell, might even put a redneck shower back there. It's my life. Do what I want. Just genius. New York State doesn't seem very big until you gotta drive through the entire fucking thing. Oh yeah. I have an 8-hour drive tomorrow, but luckily it's Labor Day tomorrow, and I can listen to the Howard Stern Labor Day phony phonathon. That's right, all day long prank phone calls in celebration of Labor Day. New York State has, right on the side of the freeway, parking lots just for people to pull over and text. They're about every half hour. I would much rather see rest areas, but hey, what are you gonna do? Why pee when you can text? Or if you're like me, you just do both while you're driving anyways, huh? Hell yeah! Six-way intersection, or as I like to call it, the Sheriff's Star. There's a McDonald's. We're safe here in this foreign land. I've been to some places where there was nothing. When you drive into a town for 20 minutes and you don't see nothing, when you finally see a McDonald's and that's the only thing there, it's a sigh of relief. When I pulled this up on Google Maps and did Street View, this hotel wasn't here. The Street View vehicle drove by before she was built. But guess what? When I called, someone answered the phone. So either they were answering from a tent or something had actually been built here. And I think now that I'm seeing it with my own face, I think something's been built here. And now, for the first time, I'm going to take my very first step onto New York State soil. That's me a lot of times. Chick at the front desk was pumping me for information. Like, so what are you doing in town? I said, I'm just stopping for the day. Got another long drive tomorrow. But I don't like asking. I don't like being asked what I'm doing in town. You know what I mean? Like, what I'm doing in town could vary by the minute, baby. I almost said, I'm meeting a hooker. For the first time, my very first step onto New York State soil. Just kidding. I took my first steps on New York State soil about 10 minutes ago, but forgot to record it. It said online that this park was closed in about 20 minutes, 4:30. And I thought, you know what? You can't always trust what you see online. And look at that. Persistence alone gets you a lot in this life. I'm going to be here till dusk. Or until I'm really hungry and got to leave, which will be in about an hour. Welcome to Lake Ontario. You can die once and get buried twice. Everyone here, British and American war soldiers, had already been buried a couple hundred yards away. And everybody got dug up and replanted right here. Right beside Lake Ontario. The moment I've been waiting for. To get all my crap in here, get buck naked, walk around my hotel room all weird, get my sub going. This town I'm in, Oswego, New York. It's a pretty weird fucking town. It makes me appreciate where I come from, the Columbus, Ohio area, okay? Columbus even has like better power lines and nothing's drooping and the sidewalks are nice. Also here I notice in Oswego, New York, everybody reeks like cigarettes. Every human I walk past in Walmart just reeked like a fucking ashtray. Makes me appreciate home. That's all I'm gonna say, all right? I had so much fun today. The weather was perfect, right? 72 degrees in the shade with the breeze. I didn't build up a sweat or nothing, but man, I got some ball cheddar built up bad. Just walking around here in the buff, I can, almost smells like, maybe that's just this town like I was saying, but I think it's the town in between my legs. Good morning. Day 2. I was gonna get up and take off about 5 a.m., but
Continental breakfast was at 6, and right before I went to bed, I realized that it don't matter how early I leave. I got an 8-hour drive regardless. 8 hours. Now, from what I can recall, 8 hours in one day, that's the most I done ever driven in my life. So basically, if I left early, I was still gonna get there late. We're headed up to Maine via Delaware and New Hampshire or wherever the hell we're going. I don't even remember. And when I say we, I mean me. That continental breakfast was fucking awesome. And the chick who was making it was fucking smoking sexy. I was putting my pet plates in the trash. She said, "Do you want more?" I said, "More what? Explosive diarrhea? No thank you, ma'am. I got an 8-hour fucking drive ahead of me." Coffee and toilet paper and apple juice. Bless. 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 It's time to head to the beach. To the beach. To the beach. Like I done told you yesterday, this is what an upstate New York rest area looks like. No bathroom, no vending machine, no actual parking spot, just a big open parking area. It does come with cows though, which is awesome. Anyways, me and probably countless others have fertilized this ground with our hot, steamy tourism piss. I just swerved to miss a turtle in the road, and the chick driving behind me didn't swerve at all. That turtle went. So here's a message to all my fans out there that just so happen to be turtles. Don't be fucking crossing the road during the middle of rush hour, dude. Hello, Houston. Seeing the view out your window. Absolutely gorgeous up there. Roger that, Houston. Agreed, agreed. Those bikers were behind me for like the last half hour up and down the mountains. Woo! I'm guessing they weren't too thrilled with my riding the brake, but I didn't know what these roads were going to do. I think I'm in Maine. Literally just saw a sign on the side of the freeway that says, "Watch for moose crossing freeway." Yep, you fuck around with Maine now.
But you might want to go right across the street after the roller coaster. I believe they're still open. Okay. And you can just go right through out our exit if you'd like.
All right, appreciate it.
No
Are you open tomorrow?
Tomorrow during the day we'll be closing at 6 again.
6 tomorrow? What
Yes.
time you open?
Pardon
What time
me?
you open tomorrow?
We'll put time.
Yeah, what time do you open
I
tomorrow?
think she'll be here no later than 10.
Okay, appreciate it.
No problem
Thank
at
you.
all. Take good care.
Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate it. We'll see you. All right. Take care.
Just past the roller coaster, eh? That her gate's open. She's gonna have to say that to every person. Man, I'm in the wrong business. People be paying $3 an hour to park down here. I think I've technically accidentally purchased an extra 5 minutes. And you gotta put that shits up in your dashboard, a little souvenir up on your dashies. Back at the new room, home away from home. Let me show you something. Hang on. Do you see that door? With the big giant room number beside it? Well, 305, that's my room. So why 305 is right beside that door, I don't know. The key wouldn't fit in that door. It wouldn't work. I was trying it over and over. The chick from the front desk came up and she tried it on this fucking door. And I said, hold the fucking phone. What am I, 305? Or am I the door without a number? True story, swear. And she goes, "Sir, this is 305. That's a laundry chute." I said, "Move the fucking plate with the number over here to my shit." I got a little mini couch that pulls out into a mini bed, apparently. I got a TV that most likely won't be used at all because I bring my own shit. I pack a lot. For one person, there's like 6 big bags, okay? I look like I'm fucking moving in permanently with all these bags. Driving through the mountains, and the road goes like a water slide into a pool, and it just goes like that.
Stressed me out. I only did that for about 4 hours straight today. The chick at the front desk said, and I quote, "Breakfast from 6 to 10 is included with your room, and you are welcome to eat it in the cafe behind you, or if you want, you can take it up to your room." I almost said, "Oh, thanks, Mommy, for letting me take food into my room." Oh, fuck it. You're missing. This could be you, baby. Assuming you're a dwarf with a cack. Good morning. Welcome to a brand new day. It's time right now to go down and do the only reason I'm awake, and that is the continental breakfast. There's something about plastic tasting eggs at a hotel that just tickles my pickle. You know what I mean? Welcome to the Cecil Hotel, where dark stairways is just the beginning of the nightmare. The game plan today probably is mix it up with the locals, get into some trouble, pull little practical jokes on some people, try not to get arrested, you know, the usual. It's time now to get to heading. Get to heading. The continental breakfast was terrible. No gravy. The turkey bacon resembled kind of like beef jerky, or should I say turkey jerky, okay? But moving on to bigger and better things. Right now, we're going to the beach. To the beach. To the beach. Look at the beauty. Look at the beauty. The ocean is somewhere behind me right now. About to go see it. About 2 blocks away. 2 of them. Driving down here, you can see the wall of blue. I'm not used to scenery. You know what I mean? I got a view of the city, not a view of the water. You know what I mean? The little bathroom house behind me. If you want to take a piss on the pier, cost you 75 cents. I thought that was only a thing in Mexico, but nah, it's moving into the U.S. Paying to piss, people. Then again, I bought my room, $160 a night. I paid a jet, eat, jerk off, all that stuff, $160 a night. So I need to get my parking pass and put it right here on the board of Dash. Having trouble finding a parking spot down by the beach? Just do what I do. Come bright and early on a work day. Then when you get here, park way in the corner so you know exactly, without question, where the hell you parked. Park it in the back, bitch. Dude, you're paying to park for the day? It's okay, I don't come here every day. If I come back, it'll only be like once a year, once every 2 years. Technically, you could probably pull up and just park and not buy a ticket at all, or put an old ticket in your window, and it just looks like you got a ticket. It's like buying a camp spot for the day. In this truck, it's my camper. Let's say you meet a hot chick in a 2-piece bikini, or maybe she's rocking a 1-piece bikini, and the puppies are hanging out, and you're like, "Hey, lady, head back to my truck with me. Lay the seat down, and there you go." Actually, I've had SIX in here. It's easy just to leave the seat up. See the plane? That'd be kind of scary, flying over the ocean. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's head down to the beach. There's a train coming in 7 minutes, and it's headed to Boston. Hop on a train and get the fuck out of here. There's nobody here at this station to like take a ticket or book you a ride or anything, so I'm assuming it's all on the app. I don't know if there's an Amtrak app, but I'm assuming there's an app. There's 3 smoking hot chicks in tight little yoga pants wearing backpacks behind me, waiting on a train to Boston. So they came in on the train most likely, spent a couple nights here at the beach, and now they're heading out. Pretty nice way to travel, because you don't have to worry about it. I had a lot of stress driving through the damn mountains. These chicks slept on the way here, or diddled each other, I don't know. Those. Me and some other chick were up on that platform, train platform, just for the purpose of taking pictures and videos. So I'm glad it's not too uncommon. And that was one stop at like 7 a.m. So I'm guessing people do it all day, every day. I just asked one of the guys that came off of that train where the train came from. And the guy said it came from Portland. He said it's perfect because it's $6 for a round trip. He said he can come in, drink some beer, enjoy the beach, and then go home. Burr. I'm almost waist deep. I don't want to get my wiener bitten off by a shark, but look how mucky and brown the water is. Walking around with sand packed into your sandals is very uncomfortable. Ow, ow, ow. This place is very mom and pop. I haven't seen one thing all day yesterday or today that is from a big chain. Now last night when I first rolled up in my truck and turned into this little area, someone I heard out loud damn near yell, "Go back home." Clear as day I heard, "Go back home." Somebody on foot on the sidewalk said that. And my first thought was, please don't tell me someone just saw my Ohio tag and there's some kind of stigma in the area. Locals only, screw you if you don't know where you're going. But just a little bit of walking around this morning. Everyone who's seen me has said hello. A lot of people are out here just walking their dog, chilling. This morning you could see all over the town kids with backpacks waiting on the school bus. And it was kind of a surprise, thinking, well, I paid a toll to get off the freeway to come down into this town. So do these people who live here pay a toll every time they come home? If you stay in a room like that, you don't get oceanfront. You get what's called ocean view. You can't just be wet in the front of your shorts. You got to go in there so your shorts and the bottom of your t-shirt is wet. That way it doesn't look like you pissed yourself. I'm probably going to get bit by a shark now. First near-death experience. A giant wave came and smacked me right in the face. It literally tastes like someone poured salt into my mouth. That's a good 6-foot wave. And
Ah, sorry, it's hard to concentrate on what I'm saying because I'm taking a leak right now. Ooh, that sure is warm. Family photos. Beautiful. Once again, got me a job as an information liaison. He so thought I was a local. I just got a job as cemetery information liaison. He totally thought I was a local. Some guy just asked me if he could park back there. I said, probably not. This is for that hotel, sir. However, come over here to this park, buy you a spot, and just buy it for the day so you don't have to worry about it. Just do what I do and you'll be just fine. This little spot I picked is freaking perfect. I basically have a little camp spot. I'm sitting here eating my redemption breakfast. And that guy just rolled up in that killdozer. And I thought, I guess I'm not getting bit by a shark. I guess I'm getting ran over by a bulldozer. But nah, he stopped. Which is a good thing because I'm literally not wearing pants or undies right now because they got salt water all in them and they were kind of chafing the boys, so had to set them puppies free. Whew! I am stuffed and almost in the buff. It's time now to put my wet ocean pants back on and jump on the bike. Shit! I'll probably just... I don't have my backpack either, do I? Good thing I'm not pulling out of here anytime soon, because right now I'm pinned in by the frickin' mailman, and he's pinned in by the killdozer. He rolled up in the killdozer, went in there and took a giant shit, and now he's leaving, so. Now he's doing God knows what, for God knows what reason. And if God knows, that's good enough for me. For me, for me. Who would have knew? Even a fuck up like me can go from rags to riches. One day you're frying up hamburger, and the next day you're riding bike beachside, baby. Who would have known? Whoo! It's about noon 30. Had to come back to the truck to rest a little bit. Put my bike back. I raised my bike seat up super high, and it felt a lot easier to go longer and to go faster. But damn, it made my fucking middle ass region hurt. Like, kind of like you're not really sitting on your ass. You're like being held up by your taint bridge. You know what I mean? How come it's only when I get to a place like this do I have messages from almost everybody I know saying, can you take me with you next time you go on a trip? Nobody ever wants to hang out with your boy. Nobody goes on my trips with me. I go to concerts by myself. Why? Only one thing happened. I got fat. Half the chicks tell me it looks handsome-ish. I'm charming as hell. I have minimal to no BO. I'm frickin' funny-ish. So what's the problem? Anyways, you get it. You get it, don't you? You don't need me to explain it, do you? When I say I'm going somewhere, baby, drop what you're doing and go with me. But now that I'm back in the crib, I notice I have sand in every nook and cranny. My assholes got sand up in it, and probably will have for the next couple weeks. I know this truck is going to need vacuumed out about 18 times.
You might be asking yourself, what's the point?
That is an excellent question. What is the point? The point is, I wanted my week off away from work. I wanted to come here. That's the point for me. But what's the point of making a video? Well, I'm going to want to watch it. Through the magic of video, I can see it again and again and again and again and again. Now, why talk to the camera and why make the video public? Well, talking to the camera allows me to connect with you just in case you want to connect with me. It's going to help me remember what I did while I was here, back when I was that one age, back when I was that amount of fat, back when I was that amount of know-how and do-how, you get me? What's the point in trying to think of funny things to say when you're making a video? That's because a lot of zingers I come up with and the way in which I say them make me laugh. Point number one. Point number three, maybe it'll make you laugh. And if you do, maybe you'll throw a bone my way. You know what I'm saying? I like getting boned. So, let's do that. Let's bone each other. And I mean, we're at the fucking beach. You might as well make a memory of it. You got a freaking camera in your pocket. Take a picture. Oh yeah, and the other question that came up. What's the point of traveling alone? I don't know if there's a point in traveling alone because that was not the goal. Was I gonna not travel because no one wanted to come with me? Is there a point in not going because of that? Not for me, there ain't. I was coming. Company or not, I am the fucking company. The truth is, I feel lonely about an hour a day, but that's pretty much how I feel every day, whether traveling or not. And connecting with the Duggalo Nation people, interwebbing, texting, calling, stroking, sucking, that all helps too. You never know, you could be out just doing your craft, doing your thing, boo-boo, and the right person can be around the corner. I learned the hard way to just do me, pursue my own interest. And in the meantime, whatever's going to come my way as far as relationships go is going to happen naturally as a result of who I am and the hustle I'm on. So, I guess that's the point, right? What is the point? The point is for you to eat my dick, okay? There's no fucking point. That's life. What's the point? What's the point whether you shit out a couple of kids or you don't? They're gonna grow up to be dick cheddars anyways. Same fucking difference. Just like you're a fucking ball breaker. Your kids are gonna be assholes too. The world's still gonna suck. One way or the other. Okay? Company or not company, I still got a fucking double chin. I'm still addicted to everything bad for me. So, what's the point? That's the point right there at the tip of my finger. That's the only point I can give you. I tell you what, next time I travel, it's going to be in something like that. Headroom, stretch out room, room for a porta shitter, room for banging a local, room for banging a fellow traveler, room for banging yourself, and room for banging. You think I'm kidding that I'm not going to get a van just like that? Keep checking back, because I'm going to get a van just like that. Really, bro? Please. Whew. Just chilling back at the hotel with the bare essentials. And still picking sand out of every crack's crack and every crevice's crevice. Day 4, bitch. I'm probably going to be exploring via bike today. Most likely doing a little bit more rockin' rapids, biking, hiking today. So, my loved ones back at home, the wife and kids,
the husband. Every morning they normally get a picture, something that only I can see here. And I'll take the picture and I'll write on there, you know, good morning from vacation, whatever. And they're like, dude, you get up earlier on vacation than I do on a work day. Yeah, I want to see the sights. That's why I came. That's why I drive all the way here. To see the sights and get involved and get sand in my toes. I'm just glad I got lady douche in my shower. In case I need to douche my pussy out.
Just having a little morning chat with the guy outside my apartment working on the window. You're doing a pretty good job there. Yes, you are. Well, thank you, sir. I'm trying really hard here to keep a good eye on you there. Old Orchard Beach. It's a sure thing, baby. The tide has went down super compared to yesterday afternoon. Which means if I were here all day, I'd be able to set up a time-lapse camera and watch the tide rise on the time-lapse. It'd be a pretty cool video. Yesterday when I was down here around 4 p.m., the water level was up to here. Because all these shells, plant growth, whatever it is, all that was underwater. There's some stuff I'm trying to check out today away from this beach, away from this particular beach. And it's hard to go and start that stuff because I just want to stay here. Had to turn my sandals into Crocs because of that freaking blistering rawhide on the back of my heels. And I couldn't have that little flappy John hitting back there. Ouch. When you're down here on the shore, don't forget to stop by the t-shirt store. Oh yeah, pressing t-shirts, yeah. Headed over to some river rapids and rock cliffs and biatches just north of the bay. And my GPS is asking me right now if I want to take a 6-minute slower route with tolls versus the 6-minute faster route without tolls that I'm taking right now. Let me think about that. Let me chink. Nah, I'm good.
That's me, by the way, an unsuspecting person.
Nobody has a view of the city like me. New favorite place on earth. You getting bored watching these yet? Well, I've been here for about 2 hours in this same spot. Yep, might have to stay for a couple hours more. I just got my shower for the day. And I grabbed my camera and my phone, and I was prepared to go in as long as I had those two things in my hands. Whew. I was trying to avoid wet pants. I've been holding a hot piss for about an hour, but I didn't want to leave the spot because it's too damn beautiful. But that last wave came up and drenched me, so might as well warm up the drawers now. Decent. You know, I was shooting a time-lapse video there for a minute, and I had my camera mounted right on the tippy tip of that edge. And if that big wave came up, if I would have been doing that video at that particular moment, then my camera and its stand, bloop, would have been gone forever. Like, you know, somebody somewhere done found a phone or a camera and looked on it and found someone else's vacation photos and thought, damn, somebody lost all these memories. I've never had gas station pizza before, but that is pretty much the only thing they had in this Sunoco station. I walked in, the lady said, pizza or hot dogs if you're looking for lunch. And I got me a Nos and a slice of pizza. But you know what they say? When in Maine, fuck it. Can somebody please get this man a bike lock? Tough in the streets, dog. I keep stopping here at this Amtrak station. I've become fascinated with this schedule. Let's say you're in Saco and it's a weekday. You can jump on that, say the 205, and you are doing something in Durham but coming back. So you'll be in Durham about 2:50, so about 45 minutes. Now that you're in Durham, you need to come back up the other way, northbound, so you can get on that, say like the 422 train, right back to Saco, which puts you back in Saco at 5, or if you're staying later than that, you know what I mean? They got signs posted everywhere saying, don't feed the birds. Close the door, Jacob. Those mosquitoes are crazy about my macaroni and cheese dish. This motherfucker's getting brave right here. About to have a souvenir beak to take home with me. I think I'm getting more sunburnt every day. I'm like as red as a dog's dick now. Now it's time to sort some video clips, plan my day for tomorrow, and, you know, eat my din-din. Traveling man's dish drying rack.
Just flip her upside down and put it on a roll of paper towels. Traveling man's fine china, the old Taco Bell plastic cup, baby. Oh, fuck, boys. Check this out. A little bit of hotel fun. Just take your panic button for your car clicker. Panic button down there. And wait till some unsuspecting person walks by or some old lady and hit it. Wait, I'll do it. Ready? Ready? Hang on. Somebody's getting ready to walk by my truck. Look. Oh shit, that's the cops. Never mind. Apparently I've been doing it too much. Fuck, I knew I should have just ordered porn. It's bedtime, but I'm missing my dogs. Let me check in on the baby monitor to hear if they're breathing or not. Let's see here, doggy cam. Yep, they're chilling.
I know it ain't healthy, and I know it ain't Christian, but there's nothing better when you're on vacation than getting up in the morning, going down half asleep in your underwear, continental breakfast, and getting biscuits and gravy. There ain't. It's like my favorite part of the whole vacation. Sorry, but I'm a piece of trash. Those are the things I like. I'm a baby and needs a passy. I like putting things in my mouth. So don't read too much into that. Alright, that's enough for one day. We'll catch you on the next video.
Good morning. The name's Joey Two Chains. I'm getting ready to go down to have me some complimentary coffee. But I'm pretty sure with the amount of money I pay per night to exist here, I'm the one complimenting them on the complimentary coffee. I told you the only exotic animal I would end up seeing would be a spider back at the hotel. You dirty bastard. I paid a lot for this fucking room. I want to see your boarding pass, bitch. You gotta go to the front desk and pay just like the rest of us, you son of a bitch. My goal this morning is to swim out into the ocean as far as I can until I get so scared and disoriented and lose track of where I'm at. That's my goal this morning. So, let's go. Whatever's going on, buddy, don't let it deter you, alright?
Whatever's going on, don't let it deter you, buddy. Just head down to the fucking beach like I do. So like the first 2 days I was here, I was feeling kind of antsy on the inside. Subconsciously thinking about what's going on back at the crib, what I need to take care of when I get home, how I need to make life go on for me and the dogs and my jobs and everything else. Then yesterday, I was actually feeling like I was doing a little bit better at learning how to relax and enjoy. Today, I'm on the other side of the scale where I don't want to leave. Now I'm a Mainer, you know what I mean? Now I have that slow motion mentality. It only took me a couple days to get it in me, to get it in, baby. So now it's like, about to hop on seasonaljobs.gov and get me a job down. I'm about to work for the Amtrak station right over there. Might make $1 an hour, but hey, that's what the beach is for. It makes up for how poor you about to be down here. Maybe I'll work for that water slide company that shut down for the next 4 months straight. So, anyways.
Plus. I wish I'd have came at my normal time, 7 or even earlier, because the weather is drizzly and overcast and damp and cool, and I love it. There's a name for people like that who prefer
rainy, dark weather over bright, sunny weather. If I wouldn't have been setting my alarm every morning for 6 a.m., then there's no doubt in my mind I would have slept every morning till at least 10, because I have been knackered on this trip. Mostly because I've been biking and wearing the old legs out, and I'm sun bleached as a motherfucker. Not today being overcast like this, but last couple days. Coming down here bright and early, that's my favorite. Once again, I gotta make a mad dash back to the truck to use the restroom. I feel sorry for chicks, you know? You go hiking, you gotta squat down like my dog and get a little UTI on your muffin. And, you know, down here, I would have just walked into the water and pissed in the water like I did about 20 times over the last 2 days, but I had my phone on me and my camera. You don't have to whip it out and piss in the water in front of the fucking kids building sandcastles. You just walk into the water, piss your shorts, and let the waves wash your worries away. It's God's biggest self-flushing toilet. Piss in it. The whales do it. They don't get in trouble for indecent exposings, you know? Down here on the beach, all these t-shirt stops and food stands and all that, they don't have regular hours. They don't post hours on the signage. Nothing. It's very willy-nilly, and it's all mom and pop. And when I mean willy-nilly, I mean it could change by the hour. And they don't wait to the top of the hour or the bottom of the hour. I've walked past ones that were open, closed for 15 minutes, back fully open. This one t-shirt shop that I was peering in the windows, like checking on them all day yesterday to see if they'd open again, were closed all day. Well, they were closed again this morning. Went down to the beach, came back up, and the guy's open. So I walked in there. I said, hey, how long are you going to be open today? Because I wanted to go back and get my wallet and look around his shop, because it looks like he had some cool shit, you know? Apparently my question was suspicious or something. His response was, what are you looking for? I said, well, I'm probably going to go get my wallet and do some shopping around the area after I get breakfast, and I was just wondering how late you're going to be open. He goes, listen to the contradictions along the way. He goes, I'm going to be open another hour. I said, oh, okay, well, I'm going to go get breakfast. If you're open when I get back, I'm going to stop in, take a look around. He said, how far away is your place? I said, I'm parked down there at the Veterans Park. He said, it's after 11 already. It's like 11:15, something like that, he said. Then I said, all right, well, I'll be back up. If you're open, I'll stop in. And he said, I'll be open till 2 o'clock. I'm like, I'm no mathematician, but 11:15 to 2 o'clock is a tad longer than 1 hour, sir. What the hell do I know? I'm just a fuckhead. It is starting to rain down here. If this was my only day down on the beach, I'd be kind of bummed, like, man, there wasn't even sunshine. But I am sun bleached, so this for me is a relief. About got taken completely out by a rogue wave, came in higher than my head, about flipped me upside down, but luckily I have cat-like reflexes. I can swim like a fucking dolphin, bro. You know what I'm saying? Back at the crib, chilling, eating a little bit of lunch. It is noon 09. I'm enjoying my last full day here on the beach. I'm not just stationary on one beach of Saco Bay. I've been all up and down this bitch, either by foot, air, water, or bike. Okay? I popped back into that t-shirt shop and bought a hoodie off that guy. He said, you all set? And I said, yeah. I goes, do you got anything that says Saco Bay on it? And he said, what's that? And I go, That's this whole beach, up and down, this whole cove. And he said, oh, Saco Bay. I said, yeah, Saco Bay. You got anything that says Saco Bay on it? He says, no. But that's a really good idea. And then he made it known that he did not want to have a conversation by going, all right, you're all set. Even let him keep the change. The 40 some odd cents, because I didn't want to carry it around jangling all day. Because my pockets are wet and I'm holding a hot turd bad. Had to do an emergency turnaround, head back to this sketchy bathroom. Because I'm about to have a bowel obstruction. I've been trying to hold it. But you know what they say, the longer you hold her, the more violent the boulder, you know? A guy named Doug made that up. Alright, something ain't right. Went to another shirt shop, and that guy said, can I help you find anything? And I said, do you have anything that says Saco Bay on it? I pronounced it the way Grumpy Grump told me to, right? And the guy looked at me like I was crazy. So I said, Saco Bay? And he said, oh, yeah, no, we don't have anything that has that on. I said, that would be a good shirt for people just visiting the whole freaking beach, you know? Up and down this moth. So stopped into another one. Asked a lady about the t-shirt idea I was thinking. She came out of the store, went around the corner with me, pointed down here, and said, you need to go down there and check with him. He's been here since Christ was a child. And I said, I'll do that. Thank you. We had to donate a pair of boxer shorts. Coming back from the store, I fucking sharted hard. And I just thought I had a nice air pocket. Come to find out there was some liquid involved. If you don't know what a shart is, allow me to explain. It's when you think it's only a fart, so you push hard because you're by yourself and you're just walking through the park there like I just was, and you want to hear a nice, crisp, loud, good fart. And that's what you feel, so you let her rip, and then you feel something heavy drop into your trunks, like I did. And at the same time, you smell kind of like someone's changing a baby nearby. It's the smell of rancid, like baby food shit or diarrhea. And that's what happened to me. Then, on the way out, I was walking, freeballing it. Somebody rolled up. She said, excuse me, do you know where we can park? I said, yeah, you can park right here. Just pay at that meter. And she said, oh no, we want overnight parking. There's nothing on these 2 blocks that I know of personally where you can park overnight, unless you got a room. She said, oh, we do have a room, but they only have 1 spot. I'd be like, fucking give me my money back. You can't give us enough parking? There's a Skeeter in here driving me bonkers. Hang on. Get out of here, Skeeter. You know, bada bing, bada boom. Why would the local yokels call this big ass cove up here on the southern side of Maine, why would they call it Saco Bay when it's spelled S-A-C-O Bay? Saco is either S-O-C-K-O or S-O-C-C-O or S-O-C-C-O-H, S-O-C-O-H, Saco. Saco's S-A-C-O or S-A-C-O-H. And if it was pronounced Saco Bay a million years ago, then it should have never been spelled with English letters the way it's spelled. Just saying, guys, get your shit together or else I'm never coming back. What do I always say? No one has a view of the city like me. It's my last night, and I thought I would go ahead and get beachside for the last night. There's a random futon in a walk-in bedroom with a bathroom off to the side. Then there's a, what I'm guessing, mom and pop's bedroom. This room comes with a place to spread out and enjoy the sounds.
Let's say your mom and pop with your children's. You wanted to stay here. By the way, this room is way booked up like every Christmas. So people have their Christmas mornings here. I don't know why. I guess because it's a tradition for them or something. That's cool. So let's say you came here, mom, pa, and 2 kids. I guess mom and pa would get this room for their privacy because no one's walking through this room unless they're going to the balcony. But it's better than like being in this room, because if you're in this room and you want privacy so you can have your own bedroom, then you're going to have to lock the kids in here so they don't come in and see mama and papa flogging the dolphin. You know what I'm saying? But then that gives the kids the balcony. So if you're here with your children, do you want the balcony room where you can have some privacy? Or do you want the walk-through bedroom with a bathroom with no balcony where you got to lock your kids in the balcony room? I don't want my kids on this balcony unsupervised, and I damn sure don't want to walk through my kids' suite room to wash my balls after I put the rails to mama. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, you got to think about these things, geniuses.
Taking me a walk on a beautiful rainy day. Do I look like a local yet with my Maine hoodie and my umbrellas? Hey.
Walking down to get some curry and rice, and I'm pretty excited about it. Don't even try it, Canadian bitch. It's so foggy now you can't even see the water or nothing. Whew. Back at the crib, ready for dinner. People still out there surfing. It's damn near sundown on the foggiest, cloudiest day ever, and the water is killed. A little souvenir from home. A little bit of warm ass cherry coke, because there ain't no ice machine in this fucking place. Why would there be? A little bit of YouTube, a little bit of curry and rice, steamed veggies and mac and cheese. And I tell you what, boys, I think after this meal I might just put my swimming trunks back on. Take me a fucking nighttime swim. That's real safe to do when you're visiting from thousands of miles away and no one knows where the fuck you are. But wait until the water picks up and gets real active like it's doing right now. Let's go swimming, boys. The pain in the dickwad is I gotta take my room key with me because I don't want nobody coming in and stealing my curry. There's a pier that sticks way out, but you can't see it. It's too dark and foggy. Looks like the tide went way down. And there's people, I don't know if you can see them, there's people right out there. Way the hell out there. Yeah, look at those people way out there. Where I'm standing now would have been completely underwater, 6 feet underwater. Literally about 2 hours ago. Because of that low tide, I finally found the awesome souvenir shell I've been looking for. I collected, it's hard to find one completely intact. Like, I know I picked up 50, and this is 2 of 50 at least. That's intact. I'm trying to take this shot over and over, but it gets ruined whenever the camera loses these lights. It doesn't know what to hold focus on. See that? That's not an editing trick. Here's my giant ass shell, clam top, whatever the hell it is. It's gigantic. Now I can see the occasional flashlight. There was one from this way too. I thought about doing that very thing, walking up and down. But it's so damn rainy and my shoes get uncomfortable. They get filled with sand in 2 seconds. I forget where that curry came from, but I know exactly where it's going. Yeah, this is like, I'm starting to get stomach pains now. Damn, I should have never fucked around with these people. They should include some wet wipes with each order at that curry joint. It all worked out for the good. Because right through that thin-ass wall behind me, I heard the people in the other room say, some dude said, well, where's my 9 o'clock pill? And some old gal said, I already gave that to you. It was right here. They're getting over bedtime meds. When you need a nightstand and an extension cord, what do? You improvise. Bring the damn kitchen table over bedside. Use the lamp as an extension cord. Good morning, sweetheart. How was your sleep? Did you dream of me? You don't have to, because I'm right here. I'm up about an hour earlier than usual. I have a 10-hour drive ahead of me today, so yay. Can't. I'm glad it stopped raining. That way I don't have to drive through rain, isolated thunderstorms, crap today. At least I'm hoping I don't have to, but that dog is braving the waves as best it can. Man, this room sucked ass. Just saying. I pulled over down there, that first block, adjusting my camera mount, but there really wasn't a place to pull over. I just thought I'm going to be here for 2 seconds, and if someone comes up, they're going to go right around me, because all the shops around here, people stop and unload for the day and all that kind of stuff. Nope. The police rolled up right beside me and said, what's going on, bud? I told a fib. I said, I was just adjusting my GPS, because I thought that would sound better than saying, I'm adjusting the camera mount because I like dash cam footage. Anyways, some of us went to prisons. That would have been awesome to be an inmate right down here in paradise. If I stay right on track, I'll be pulling into Penn State territory around 3P. And I know that layout pretty damn good, because your boy's been all up in State College, Pennsylvania before on some philanderings and running around. You know what I'm saying?
so I know the fucking deal, bitch. Love you guys. Bye. Look, it's a big truck. It's a big scary truck, guys. Oh my god, guys. Jeez. Well, that was a ripoff. You're supposed to stop there and pay $3 to the little guy in the window. But they didn't have it. They don't have it set up yet. You still gotta drive under the flashers like the good old days. Fuck. I was really looking forward to handing him my $3. Fuck. Now I'm gonna get a bill in the mail. I hate mail. 2 seconds later. Fucking highway robbery. Right of free movement, my ass. Okay, what are we doing here? Well, thank you. Thanks for robbing me. There you go. Thank you. Thanks for robbing me. I just started an hour detour. I am notorious among my peers for taking the hour detour around Detroit, around whatever, and now around New York City. Nothing about New York City that appeals to me. I have a classic single with cheese, and that'll be all, please.
Just a sandwich?
Yes, please.
All right, $5.61 first window.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hungry as shit, so I pulled over to this McDonald's. Right here in fuckface New York, my favorite little town ever. The first thing I had to do was piss. So I went and did my business and tried to wash my hands. The sink would not cooperate. I'm sitting there going like this to the little sensor over and over and over. Psst, it would just pee on my hand and then stop. I was trying everything I could think of. I was just getting insanely irritated. Not at the sink, but at the fact that you know that sink's been doing that. Every employee there experiences that. Anyways, like I was trying to say. So I got pissed and gave up. Barely got the soap off my hands. I had a bunch of water on my hands now. And I flipped the water all over the mirror. threw a tantrum like a little baby. I thought I was in there by myself. And I didn't know I was rude, but apparently I am when no one's looking. I turn around. Somebody's behind me waiting on access to the sink. And this guy just kind of looked down at the floor like. So yeah, then I just went across the street to Wendy's, and as you just heard, one sandwich, $5.60. Like every bite of this sandwich is going to be like 40 cents. What the fuck? I have never seen a rest stop off the freeway in Ohio that was not banging, big, clean, plenty of space, tables, big building, smelling good, plenty of trash cans. I have also never seen a rest stop in New York State that wasn't janky as fuck. For some reason, just being in Pennsylvania reduces my stress score about 100 points. Especially now that I got me some fucking snacks to get me through these last 2 hours of driving, baby. Five boys.
Okay, I'm in room 302. I am 96% sure that last time I was here, about 3 years ago, I was next door in 300. Because I remember the end of this hallway and the suite specifically. I was originally going to delay my check-in even farther and go across town and get some Chipotle and then go next door to this little t-shirt shop, but Chicken Alfredo was calling my name instead. Holy fuck, boys. Now, punk ass bitch, before you get comfortable, head down. Before you take your shoes off, head down and get you some ice. Not in this stupid son bitch. The old recycled T-Bell cup. This room already absolutely reeks like stinky, stale, stagnant water because now my luggage is in here and some of my shit got lost in the mix and it has beach water in it and it smells worse than like ball cheddar. You know, I was just thinking, it has been ages since I have traveled and turned on the television or utilized the Wi-Fi password they always give me at check-in. My phone with network data takes care of both of those needs instantly. So that room beside me is a suite. The only thing that's in that room that's different than my room is an extra wall right here. Mine's just open. And a second TV. The room next door, it's this same size. It's just there's a couch and another TV. So that's it. This room has a couch and a TV. It just doesn't have a second TV in a separate with a wall in between to make this not so open. So you really get everything you need and 100 times more than what you need just by getting a regular room. I'm going to go to Sleepy Town now. See you on the next one. Bye.
Good morning. 6 a.m. Headed down to get my morning coffee. I like taking the steps. It's casual, it's quiet. The elevator's a whole production. The door make noise. Bell rings right when it hits your floor. I don't need a whole production this morning. You in Chetney Lion territory now, bitch. It's almost time to get the fuck out of here. And apparently I've collected some hotel cups on this vacation. And I'm keeping every damn one of them. And I'm having coffee out of them every afternoon after work for about 2 weeks, it looks like. To remind me of the sacrifice I made to do this trip. Illinois license plate. Connecticut. Pennsylvania, Ohio, Virginia, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, double stamp, Indiana, Ohio.
I knew I should have set up my frickin' dash cam. Look at the view, baby. Holy fuck, boys. How gorgeous. How gorgeous, boys. What's this say? On 9/11 until noon, Flight 93 is closed. Yeah, come to find out, the signage was not bullshitting. The park is closed until noon. So I turned around about a mile down the road, and I'm going to station up here for 2 hours and 20 minutes. So there's a trail behind me and a beautiful lake. So this is going to be a long 2-hour wait, and it's my fault. I should have checked last night back at the crib, but I didn't. So what's the lesson, boys and girls? Always double wipe and always double check. Well, boys and girls, this is what 2 hours of waiting around will get you. Get you plenty of time to organize and clean up and create a nice little space for you to piss in your bathroom jug there. Damn, this woman is flailing her arms hard when she walks. Still got about 45 minutes of waiting to do. Some kind folks with a couple dogs just rolled up and walked into the riverbed or whatever down there, directly past, right beside of that sign that says private property, do not enter. But who knows, maybe it's their own property. But when they parked and opened the doors, the woman said, "Okay, now, should we go ahead and lock up?" And the guy said, "Yeah, we should go ahead and lock up." And I'm thinking, what do you not normally lock up when you're going away from your car at a park? Then she said, "Okay, now, should we put the dogs on the leashes?" And the guy said, "Yeah, we probably should." Then she said, "Now, should they be on the harnesses?" He said, "No, they're not going to be needed." Man, that would get annoying in a hurry, wouldn't it? I'd be like, "Do what the fuck you want, woman. Quit asking me what you should do every minute." Pretty weird day. Still at my campsite, but I can hear sirens. And coming from the park that I'm parked at, I just heard a deep voice yelling. And over something. Hey, look who came back. The snappy wrist lady who flails her arms when she walks. Holy fuck, boys. Backed up about a mile away from the park entrance. That lady's out taking pictures of the traffic jam, I guess. Kind of like I'm doing. But no one up there at the park entrance, I don't believe, is going in and out. This chick in this van in front of me is extra crazy. Now people are yelling. Cops saying something over the speaker. That cop said, if you are waiting to get into the park, move your vehicle to the side of the road. Check out these crazy fucks right in front of me. It'd be a lot easier to stay on the side of the road if people would stay in their fucking vehicles. This is going to be a lot longer day than I wanted it to be. Warning! National Park Service advised the opening to Flight 93 Memorial is delayed. And they just went by on the loudspeaker and said park closed until further notice. Who knows, maybe by the time traffic clears and I get up there, it'll be open again. When you're driving through the mountains of Pennsylvania, you end up stopping in some serene, quiet, oddball, out of the way places. When you gotta stop and piss a fucking bucket. I was trapped back here with the door closed trying to piss in privacy with my tinted windows, and I ended up farting, hotboxing myself in. I just got another alert saying now it's open again. So if I wouldn't have stopped to piss a second ago, I probably would have been too far down the road to want to turn back, but we're turning back. And if I would have just waited till now to go in to see if it opened again. I would have pissed myself anyway. So in this business, the freelance video business, you win some, you lose some. Speed electronically enforced. Don't even worry about it. We ain't going anyplace. Oh. About every 10 minutes, we move about 1/8 of a mile, then we stop. Well, if I never do make it down to the park, I could always pop into the adult video store, get some big old dildos or whatever. Hey Billy, get on your shoes. We're gonna go down the driveway. We're gonna turn left to head to the store. We just need some bread and some eggs. Never mind, we're good on the bread and eggs. These people needed a driveway gate, but all they had was a ladder. A little bit of redneck ingenuity. Holy fuck, boys! I am 1/2 mile away from the park. This building is available for rent. Remind me to rent it for when I come back next year, so I can park here and walk into the park. This is a sawmill, a residence, and a service shop. Do you think the fine folks in this house watch any television? Some big old girl just jumped out of her car, stood right on the double yellow line, fired up a cigarette, took a couple puffs, and then a few cars up ahead started moving. So she bent down, propped her shoe up on her knee, and put her cigarette out on the bottom of her shoe, and got back in her car, getting ready to, that way she'll hold the line up, right? If we start moving. Girl, just smoke in your damn car. Jumped back out of her car to take another hit off the cigarette. And to dance, apparently. This is what I've been waiting in. I've been waiting about 3 hours, one of which has been in this traffic jam. They should have the time on the sign just change, so different people see different times. And we would have all, because of that, we would have all filed in intermittently. That flag says, "Impeach Biden. Make America America again." Imagine you lived here, that damn plane crashed in your backyard, and now there's a freaking national park in your backyard. And once a year you gotta put up with this bullshit. Finally made it in. Didn't think it would happen. I wish I had a co-pilot. I would have just said, hey, take over. I would have been in the back seat just to sleep for the last 4 hours. I am fucking knackered. You waited all that time on the street to be able to get in here, and now you're turning around and giving up? Imagine being right here. You look up into the sky. There's a plane getting lower and lower and lower, and you're like, what the hell? Then it dips out of view behind those trees, and then a big plume of smoke. It's exactly what happened here 20 years ago today. See those white tents down there? I'm pretty sure that's close to where I parked 20 minutes ago, and I just walked all the way around, the farthest possible way you can go around, because there's no signs for dick out here. So I went off the GPS map, which just said take this road. Fuck, boys. So there it is, boys, the wall that marks every victim in the plane, a name on each spot of the wall of the brave people who decided to take over the plane after learning from on-flight phone conversations that other hijacked planes are being used as weapons. The people on this flight were able to know that, and they decided to take it over as to prevent who knows how many other deaths. And the plane crashed here. Right there. We got the shots. We got the shots. That was about a 5-mile walk to get about 20 different shots I needed for yet another video I was doing, yet again. That sharp pain I felt in my right foot was not a stick or a rock. It was the start of a blister. What'd I do for you? What'd I do for you? And you don't even thank me. Woo! I'm happy to be back in Ohio because the highways, the freeways, do not curve around mountains and loop-de-loop and then go from 70 to 45 as you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And they're 3 lanes wide and they're straight, no mountains. Whew. Next time someone says, I wish I lived in the mountains, say, drive through them for a week. Y'all miss me? Did you miss me? Did you miss me a bunch? Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Let go. Let go. What? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I missed you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What have you been doing all week? Did you go out and get a job? Why am I not surprised? That's it. If you couldn't tell, made it home. Thank God. Thank you, God. All right, I got to unpack this truck now and start some laundry. So, thanks for watching. Not really sure why you did, but thanks.